Hello, Sagittarius. This is your weekly reading for the 29th of October to the 4th of November. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising sign, whichever you resonate best with. Let's have a look at your weekly messages, Sagittarius. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. And remember, these are general readings. Sagittarius, if you'd like insights into your own personal situation, you can contact me via the links below for private readings. Let's have a look at your messages. Okay, Sagittarius, so I'm feeling an energy like there could be some possibility, some opportunity here this week, some new beginning, a possibility for a new beginning, something quite possibly that you've been waiting for or possibly praying about. There could be a situation that you've been praying about it, wanting, waiting for it to happen. I do want to say, I feel also our Hierophant here in this position is kind of the mediator between heaven and earth, essentially, or the higher planes and the lower planes. But I do feel like quite possibly there's a situation that you've been praying about, something that you've been hoping about or hoping for. I feel that you're trying to be optimistic about some kind of situation, and you've been asking for some kind of help regarding this situation. Sagittarius, I do feel like there could be a situation, this could have something to do with a dependency or some kind of addiction, quite possibly an addiction that you've been praying about, something that you need help with. Sagittarius, this could also be some kind of a restriction, praying for some kind of new opportunity for something to open up, for an opportunity for something to open up in general. If, for example, we're dealing with a work situation, I feel like you may be asking for some kind of help or some kind of assistance or some kind of opportunity to come in regarding a work situation. You may be asking the universe for some assistance, for some opportunity to come in regarding work. If this is a situation regarding relationships, I feel like quite possibly you may have been asking for some kind of assistance, for somebody to show up, some kind of opportunity or possibility to come in. And Sagittarius, going back to our Devil card, if we are dealing with some kind of addiction, I do want to say, and this is going to be for a small group of you, but I am seeing Sagittarius as an addiction. I feel that there could be a sexual addiction here or something having to do with sex in general, because I am feeling very sexual energy coming through here. We have our Devil with our Ace of Wands, with our Four of Swords, sometimes can indicate bedroom or even missionary position. And we do have our Star, which is essentially a nude figure on the Star card. As well, we have our Hierophant, which can sometimes indicate something hidden, something inaccessible, or something even taboo. And with our Ace of Wands, which is can indicate masculine energy, we also have our Ace of Cups, which is, we have the masculine and the feminine, essentially the receptive energy. And so this could very well be some situation with sexual energy. This could be an addiction that we may be dealing with, or something taboo. Sagittarius, again, this is going to be for a small group of you, but I'm almost feeling this energy like there could be something very sexual this week, or quite possibly you've been praying for some opportunity or some help if you're dealing with a situation of sexual addiction, for example, or that it may be some kind of situation that you've been praying to be with somebody that may be inaccessible, or maybe a little bit almost secretive, I want to say, because our Hierophant sometimes is indicative also of somebody who is a keeper of secrets. They do hold the keys to information that may not be publicly available. I'm almost feeling this energy here coming through. And I'm almost feeling this desire from our devil of some kind of material desire, some kind of carnal desire. Again, we also have two nude individuals on our devil card, essentially. So I feel like there could be something sexual happening here this week, or there could be a very strong desire for this kind of energy this week. But going back to a general reading, I do feel whatever it is that you're dealing with, there is going to be some kind of hope, some kind of optimism regarding this situation. So if you are dealing with this kind of addiction, for example, I do feel that there's going to be a very hopeful situation here. If you're praying for help regarding this, or praying to somebody for assistance with dealing with this kind of situation, I do feel it's going to be hopeful. This could also be a situation where you may need to restrain yourself. You may need to restrain this kind of, this energy that comes in. If you are currently in a relationship, I do want to say that there could be an energy this week that is very strong, that you may want to spend more time with your partner in general. Like I said, we do have our Ace of Wands and our Ace of Cups, along with our Four of Swords. And in general, all these cards together in this way are really indicative of some kind of more intimate situation. So if you are in a long-term relationship, for example, then there could be a period this week that you're really feeling a lot more physical desires. Okay, so let's go ahead and have a look at our overall message. So Sagittarius, our preconditions sometimes is indicative of boundaries. So if you are dealing with some kind of addiction, for example, this is going to state, essentially, going back to our Devil card, to have some kind of restrictions, essentially. But this is also to state some kind of boundaries, especially to give some kind of terms and conditions, essentially, to some kind of situation or a person in general, for example. And this is also done to avoid any kind of miscommunication, any kind of misunderstanding. But if we take boundaries in general, going together with our Devil card, remembering our energy of Saturn essentially with the rings around it, I feel like there could be a situation of self-restraint, or possibly restraining yourself in some kind of situation, especially if you're dealing with some kind of addiction, whether it's a sexual addiction, quite possibly even looking at our cups, this could be something with alcohol, for example. But whatever this is, I feel like some possible boundary needs to be there, some kind of restriction, some kind of self-restraint. And if you are in a situation, for example, a work situation, that you're waiting on some kind of new opportunity, praying that something comes in, praying that something is going to start to move in your direction or in your favor, to make sure in general that you're clear about your terms and conditions. So if you, for example, are speaking with, if this is work related, if you're speaking with the head of an organization regarding your position, for example, a position that you may have been offered, to make sure that your terms and conditions are clear. Make sure that you know what you're getting yourself into, essentially prior to moving forward. So in general, this week, Sagittarius, make sure that you do have some boundaries, do have some kind of restraints, and whatever it is that you're dealing with, I do feel that there is going to be some hopeful situation or hope in general overall this week, Sagittarius. So that is your message for this week. Do let me know if you have questions or comments in the comment box below. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. Don't forget to like this video and check the links below for additional readings or personal readings, and have a good week.